Ayagaseo, Kemi, Imida. Did I get that right? Please, nobody should come for me. Today we're going to be making a very delicious dish that I love so much. It is Korean, obviously, and it's called Yachae Jeon. And y'all are going to love this so much. Hey, beautiful people. And you are welcome back to the Nikki Olori Cooks YouTube channel.
Let's go.
So the beauty about this recipe is that you can use any vegetables of your choice. So maybe you have excess vegetables in your fridge, on your counter. Maybe you made a recipe or you made a meal that required some vegetables, but you have excess left. Just bring them all out, use them before it rots, because here I used peppers, I used onions. I just brought out as many vegetables I could find. You could use zucchini, you could add red cabbage, you could add lettuce. Just use as much vegetables as you can. This is a really nice way of incorporating veggies into your diet, using up veggies. And also if you have kids, this is a really nice way of making them eat their veggies, especially if they like pancakes but they hate vegetables. I'm sure you'll know what I mean. Okay, so it's advisable to slice them into long strips because it'll be easier to cook that way. They'll cook very nicely that way. So I added salt to the mixture because I wanted to get rid of whatever amount of water there was. It actually ended up not being a lot of water, but if you're using like water dense veggies, you might have to add water and then drain the water, especially if it is too much, because we need the batter to be a particular consistency to be able to form right. So here I'm just making the batter. Now, if you want to follow my recipe, I'd advise you to use the exact measurement, especially for the batter. For the vegetables, you can actually be a bit more creative with it, but please, the batter has to be a particular consistency, which is why I was adding, you notice that I was adding the water little by little. Mix, add a bit more water, mix, because I didn't want it to go past that the consistency I wanted. So I achieved that consistency here. If you notice, it's a bit runny but still sticky on the spatula. Then next I just started putting in the mixed vegetables. You see that now it's all mixed in, so it's not that one side will have cabbage, another side will have carrot. I wanted you to have, I wanted to have every vegetable in every bite. And you notice that I was putting them in sections because I wasn't yet sure, if they were all going to contain, but actually everything was actually perfect, which was weird, but we thank God. But I just put them in little by little, mix them in, make sure you mix them in well, but try not to mix it too much. Yeah, but just mix them in, until everything is well combined and there's no, batter left at the bottom. You've mixed in the batter to make everything. So next is my favorite part, frying it. So here is actually quite technical. You need the oil to be little. You need little oil, not to be too oil lodged, and it will just taste very weird. You saw that I drained it. So spoon one. I just put a spoon using my metal spoon. I just put a spoon and put it on the oil after the oil heated up. Then I used my spoon to flatten it well. Please flatten it very, very well, because if not, it will not cook through. So after like 4-5 minutes, I flipped it over. Now, a way you can use to know if your batter is ready, if your pancake is ready on the other side, is that it comes off easily. If it doesn't come off easily, please do not force it. If not, you will spoil the beauty of the pancake and it won't cook evenly. So flatten it, use your spatula or whatever you have to ease it off the frying pan when it's done, and flip it over. It's going to be very easy to flip, I promise. Another thing that is very, very important, fry both sides twice. Like how you do fried chicken, that you fry chicken. If you want crispy chicken, you have to fry it twice. I don't know that, but maybe I'll do a recipe on that. But if you want to achieve a crispy Yachae Jeon, please fry both sides twice. Trust me, it's going to come out crunchy, it's going to come out delicious. And here I just did it again so you guys can see. I used some of that oil, so that I just put very little. I flipped the, just bent the frying pan so it could coat every side, and then drain it till there's only oil enough to coat the surface of the frying pan. Then we do it again so you guys can watch it. And that's it. Alright guys, so I guess it's actually a pretty easy recipe. Next I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a delicious and very simple sauce to go with it. So this sauce used soy sauce. I use soy sauce for it. I use sugar, water, some sesame seeds to add a bit of oomph to the appearance. And trust me, and some chili flakes. Oh, how could I forget chili flakes? When you make this with just dip a bit of the Yachae Jeon inside and eat it. Oh my goodness, so delicious, and I'm so happy I made this, and I'm sure y'all will be too. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And yeah, here's my first attempt. Y'all enjoy, guys. Bye.